Okay, so for this video I'm going to teach you how to do some movement to your sprite. So the first thing we're going to do is create an object. I've done this in previous videos, so I'm not going to show you how to do it, but you can go back up to here to the initiate function. So this is what happens initially, and then we're going to set it right. Okay, so now I've set some parameters up here. I've got to fix this. So I've got to do and then I get rid of this and do, now that means that it's going to put it there, but then I can change that at any point. Alright, so that should still work. So if we just do a quick run. Alright, okay, now I've got a problem. So now I need to troubleshoot that. Now what I'd done is two things wrong. I had double a bracket at the end of the object, so I'd done that, which you're not supposed to do because you're not defining it as a function. That's my bad. And that means down here is to clear the whole screen, so it's a whole command. And also I'd forgotten to do the second end. So you've got to make sure that you can see when I click on that end, the object highlights, and when I click on that end, the function highlights. So we've got to do that. Now when I'm doing movement, I always add a source. So here I will call this Badman, and now I have a source, and so now I'm actually going to do movement. So of course movement is all about, you know, if this on the keyboard is pressed, then something else happens. So that's the commands we're going to go for. The first thing I'm going to do is define it as a function. So we're going to do Badman movement equals function, and then we're going to do the open and close brackets because it forces it into a function. So hang on, we don't like this, so now we need to look at that. So now I've got to problem solve that. Oh, again, what have I got? No end. So the error I've got is no end. So if I now do an end, I'm all good. So but I need to go in here and do if keyboard, and you see down here you can do view document, and we can see some stuff. And that will tell us what to do if keyboard dot. Now, because it's movement up and we operate on the the XY axis, all right, that means obviously I've got to put it on Y. So this means I'm defining it, the Badman, where the Badman is currently located on the Y axis, we're going to do equals so that means now I'm right. Now, of course, I've got an end problem, so I'm going to put an end here, and then I should be right. So now, if I press play and press the up key, nothing's going to happen. And nothing's going to happen because I haven't put it in the main command, and I haven't put it here. So here, if I do bad, you see here this function update is invoked 60 times per second, so that means that if I press it, something should happen. So let's see if this actually works. And we've got the guy going up. We can't get him going down yet, so let's work that out. Okay, so the thing about coding is you've got to make sure that everything's correct. And if you look across here, I've done several typos. So I need to cross-check. I very carefully run the cursor through, then right. Equals bad, okay, so it's badman dot y, I've got a space, I need to remove that, I need to put a space there. All right, so then I've got my ends, that end belongs to that end belongs to that then, and then that end belongs to function, so we're all good. I go back to here. All right, so now if I press play, I can go up. Okay, for some reason I can't go down, so I've got a problem here. So I need to go back to source, but it's not source. This should be called Badman, but it's not. Better. Oh, right, because I've got +1, so it needs to be -1. So now if I do a refresh, I go up and I can go down. All right, so this is the thing about coding. You've got to go back and cross-check where all your errors are. Now, obviously we want to be able to move left and right too, but I'm going to leave that up to you to work out.